Blackbird Night School. Day 8. What is not love is murder. The Blackbird classroom always feels different on day 8. The air is heavier. Not dangerous, just honest. Because tonight's lesson doesn't flirt. It doesn't whisper. It stares dead center into the place the ego hides its oldest weapon. Not the blade it swings. The blade it thinks with. Every seat in the room feels the same shift. It's like the lamps dim on their own when the teaching turns inward. Tonight's question isn't gentle. If what is not love is murder, then where is murder happening in a mind that never touches a body? And that's when the Blackbird opens the lesson with a story that hits close enough to sting. A man walks into his kitchen after work. He's tired. He's frustrated. He's been disrespected all day by customers who think sarcasm is currency. His teenage son left the sink full of dishes again. Water cold. Plates crusted. And the thought hits him, fast, sharp, automatic. No one in this house appreciates what I do. On the counter, the dishes are innocent. But in his mind, the boy is already guilty. The courtroom is open. The verdict is signed. Punishment approved. He doesn't yell. Not yet. He doesn't slam anything. Not yet. But the internal blade is raised. Someone should feel bad for how I feel. That right there, the Blackbird taps the board, is the murder. Not the anger. Not the mess. Not the moment. The wish for someone else to bleed emotionally for the ache inside. Day 8 goes deeper. A woman leaves a family group chat on Thanksgiving because she felt ignored. Nobody asked her about her new job. Nobody commented on her picture. So she hits leave conversation. But she calls it boundaries. The Blackbird shakes its head softly. Boundaries are neutral. But the thought behind her exit wasn't neutral at all. It was this. You didn't see me, so now you must lose me. That's the murder. The desire to make absence into a weapon. The belief that someone else must hurt so she can feel right. The idea that guilt assigned to another will restore innocence in herself. That's the ego's arithmetic, and it never fails to subtract. Now the room gets quiet in that Blackbird way. The way that makes everyone look inward, even if their eyes stay forward. The Blackbird's voice lowers. Murder is not a behavior. Murder is the belief that separation is justified. The belief itself is the weapon, not the yelling, not the pettiness, not the rage. Those are just smoke from a deeper fire. The fire says, "My pain is your fault. My emptiness is your job to fill. My frustration is evidence you have sinned against me." That is the ego's favorite crime scene. The mind blaming the world for what it refuses to take responsibility for. Day 8 never ends heavy. It ends clean. The Blackbird turns the board and writes one line. The refusal to assign guilt is the only form of non-violence that exists. No spiritual costumes. No fake compassion. No forced forgiveness. Just this. When the mind stops needing someone to suffer for what it feels, the knife dissolves. Not dropped. Not sheathed. Dissolved. Because it was only made of thought. And the moment the thought is questioned, the blade can't hold its shape. The Blackbird closes the notebook. Lesson done. Day 8 complete. Then the final line, the one that follows you home. If what is not love is murder, then the only safety you will ever know is learning to stop killing people in your mind. Not because they need protecting, because you do. And because every time guilt is refused, innocence is remembered, not in them, but in you. That is the real graduation. Day 8 ends, but the teaching doesn't. It waits for the next moment you want someone to pay. And it whispers, "Put the knife down. There's nothing here to kill."